From the Gospel of John, chapter 12, verses 1 through 11. 6 days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany, the home of Lazarus, who he had raised from the dead. There they gave a dinner for him. Martha served, and Lazarus was one of those at the table with him. Mary, she took a pound of costly perfume made of pure nard and anointed Jesus' feet and wiped them with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But Judas Iscariot, one of the disciples, the one who was about to betray him, said, "Why was this perfume not sold for 300 denarii and the money given to the poor?" He said this not because he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief. He kept the common purse and used to steal what was put into it. Jesus replied, "Leave her alone. She bought it so that she might keep it for the day of my burial. You always have the poor with you, but you do not always have me." When the great crowd of the Jews learned that he was there, they came, not only because of Jesus, but also to see Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. So the chief priests planned to put Lazarus to death as well, since it was on account of him that many of the Jews were deserting and were believing in Jesus. These are holy words, holy wisdom, the word of the Lord. Today's questions, which are the same questions all week long for our devotional, ask you to sit and think, what are the smells and the sounds you would hear if you were in this story? Is there a character that you can imagine yourself being? What stands out to you? What questions do you have about this passage in scriptures? What questions would you like to ask Jesus? What catches your heart? What do you learn about walking with Jesus from this passage? What do you learn about your own journey from this passage? And what grace can you claim in today's reading? Sit with this scripture. Read it again for yourself. Sit with these questions. And be blessed as you walk this holy of weeks.